So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies and...
He's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Di Marco puts them all in. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, someone I really like, Peter, is Lautaro Martinez.
Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rabiot, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a...
Oh, great leap! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Rabiot is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Davinta calmly anticipates. Shot could be on. Nkunku! Bisek can clear it away. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's having a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, that has not gone well. Rabiot. Quarter of an hour played. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Martinez. Now, he's got space here. No luck with that dink over the top. Nicely aimed pass. Now this could be a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barella was in no mood for any of that. Di Marco. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Diouf cuts out the pass. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rafael Leao. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's been shifted off it. Calhanoglu. He's found a way through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Gabbia. Modric. Now, can they get him away? Now he's running away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, good ball! Spread to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Calhanoglu, Rafael Leao. And a chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Martina, shot, surely! And he's gone looking for safety. Nkunku. Just past the 40th minute mark. He has found a way through. It's just beyond his reach. Good read, needed to be.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And it's Rabiot. Now it's Rafael Leao. Opts to play it back. Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Milan can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's Çalhanoğlu! Loftus-Cheek. Nkunku. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pinches it off him. Thuram tries to dink it through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Tries to play it through. It's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's run loose here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Barella clears without hesitation. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he can thump it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that. Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Tries a deft little ball. Bartesaghi. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Not the most accurate pass. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Modric. Plays a sharp little ball here. Brilliantly cut out.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18. Numero 14. Modric. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Il numero 30. Il numero 4.
Milan have their second corner now. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Ricci. Mkhitaryan.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. Akanji cuts it out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fratesi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Could move up a gear here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Francesco Esposito might just make this. Now it's Dumfries. Francesco Esposito. Mkhitaryan! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's where it came from.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. I think Stoney gets over and intercepts. Mkhitaryan.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No way through, so back it comes. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in...
Rafael Leao! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now there's a fine ball. Now, chance, surely! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Calhanoglu. Oh, he's having a go! Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Modric. Can he latch on to this? And the ball is out of play. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Rafael Leao, and there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! And this is Rabiot. Thuram. Calhanoglu, nicely spread. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Zielinski. Looking for the... Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nkunku gets it away. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour played now. Time and again they are repelled. Modric knocks it into space. Bisek getting this one clear. Oh, good spread. Now, can they get him away? That's the keeper's ball. And now the breakaway. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dumfries promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's there to retrieve it. And he's quick to get rid. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Rabiot. Çalhanoğlu with the clearance. That pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nkunku. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is the end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So we're off again. And they win it back again. Rabiot. Modric. Aimed beyond the defence. Corner it is. Rabiot, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. He's rising! And yes, it's there! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So could they be onto something here? Passes short and sharp. Rafael shoots! Oh, good finish! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18. Viene sostituito con il numero 11.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And this is Modric. Now it's Pulisic. He has found the way through. Lovely ball. He's had a shot! It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Now the ball's gone astray. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Chance for a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Backward it goes. Decent chance! Now it's Thuram. Goes looking wide.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Akanji. Oh, can he get onto this? Thuram. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Davinter gets it clear. Great vision. Looking to play him in. Modric. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. That's put paid to the danger. Loftus-Cheek makes the interception. Batasagi cuts out the pass. Rafael Leao looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Pulisic. Rabiot. Now Pulisic. And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pulisic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has a look up. Showing good feet. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Modric. Numero 8. Numero 12. Lasciano il campo per il numero 30. Il numero 4.
Threads one in.
Numero 19.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, shooting chance! Some shapes to shoot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 25.
Corner number 2
numero
then.
33. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7 e il numero 2.
And that has been cleared. Çalhanoğlu plays it in. Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. Corner number 3 coming up. Chooses to go crossfield. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. And they can counter here. Nicely shaped ball. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. He's had it taken off him. Mkhitaryan with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Mkhitaryan has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. The ball goes in. Bastoni is there and he can get that. There's the shot! Oh, that's a waste. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bisek cuts out the pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish it.
Francesco Esposito! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. De Jong. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! Oh, off the bar! And it's come back out to him. Luis Enrique concedes a free kick for that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. A probing pass. Looking to play him in. Kochen claims comfortably. Now it's Rashford. He is through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's put paid to the danger. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that has put paid to that. And he can clear it away.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And they're back on the ball again. Pass somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. Bernal. Rashford pinches it off him. And that's gone loose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Araujo. De Jong. Rashford. That is good alertness. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Francesco Esposito! That's another chance! And he should have made it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring. Good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Rashford. There's the shot! And this could be the final action of the first half. Barcelona with another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. Çalhanoğlu with the clearance. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Se ha encontrado a un niño rubio de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre.
So the action resumes.
Barcelona really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Esposito is wide and looking to get onto this, and he's managed to get free. And smartly reclaimed. Rashford. De Jong. DiMarco cuts it out. Luis Enrique. Oh, no joy this time. De Jong.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Tries a shot! It's hit. Well taken goal. Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Lewandowski, looking for the run.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's being shifted off it.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Decent chance! And he's heaved it away. Barella. Oh, that's fabulous. Dumfries. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cortez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. And the shot!
Thuram clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Inter Milan are having a ball here. And it's Bernal, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Showing good feet. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, what? And a chance! Well taken goal. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 30, el dorsal 17.
So we have movement on both benches. At least that has given their people something to smile about. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? And he's worked it. He's having a shot! Christensen. Ferran Torres. Oh, good read. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he was quick to react. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Ferran Torres. He's having a hit! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Dumfries. He can run onto that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! It's in! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
There they go, hunting again.
Bisek gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. Knocks it into space. Hangs one in. Oh, great leap! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a good finish. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully...
Shoots! And he hits the net! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Barella, that's a good ball out wide. And the finish! And he's taking no chances there. Ambitious ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a shade optimistic. Gavi.
6 minutos de descuento.
And that's been won straight back. Rafinha. Bastoni getting this one clear. And this is Mkhitaryan. Oh, great chance! Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And here's Rafinha. Played into space. Cortez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a Brunner! In he goes again! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there.
And the finish! And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Tura. That has been slung wide. And he cuts out the supply. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. They've won a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Minamino gets on his bike and on the move. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That's put paid to the danger. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Goes looking wide. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Brunner! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Balogun, great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cleared away. Golovin. Thuram. And that is expertly dealt with. And he was quick to react. No, that's been intercepted. Esposito. Pogba. Brunner. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good effort. Oh, it's fallen loose again. And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important...
Could be danger here! And he thumps it clear. And that has left him in a heap. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Luis Enrique. Di Marco. Diouf. And it's Barella. Esposito. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. Pogba.
Nicely aimed pass. Balogun receives it in a good position here. Diouf simply refused to be outdone there. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
DiMarco scooting forward. Deftly away. Looking for the... And a chance! He's trying to hit the front line here. Now it's Golovin. This might spell danger. Bruna gets flagged offside. Dumfries.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Now there's a fine ball. Offside again. That's the end of the first 45. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Monaco sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Away we go again. That pass has been well intercepted. Balogun might just make this. And it's Golovin. And the shot! Tries to get it clear. And it's slung out wide. It's just beyond his reach. Kehrer. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Shot a goal! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. And the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bruna. That's been cut out, well played. Bisek with the clearance. Now, can they get him away? Lovely bit of skill. Golovin. And he welcomes it in. Bruna has it out wide and in space.
Minamino really was well marshalled there because he was denied the
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 18. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 11.
Now who's going to be first to this? Bastoni, dealt with nicely by the defence. Monaco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pogba, can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Monaco have opted to make another change here. Golovin being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Monaco find a position of real strength now.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 6. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 44.
Bissek kept his eye on it, and he's there. No, he refuses to take the bait. And he's managed to get rid. Balogun. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro 8.
Monaco making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
That's an extraordinary save from Sommer! Akliouche picks it up out wide, and it's Camera. Monaco are making a change, and they have 2 further opportunities to make more. Oh, super find.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Changement pour l'AS Monaco. Le numéro
Monaco
9.
have their third
Pour le
corner.
remplacer, le numéro 14.
Terrific effort! And he's hit it too high.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique making good progress. Diouf has it in a wide position. Akliouche pinches it off him. Kamara. Oh, this looks sharp. That's rather hopeful. Driving forward. It's played through for him. He's in one-on-one. Picked out brilliantly. Great chance! And he hits the net.
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
Brunner! Oh, almost a sixth. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Monaco with another chance from a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's taking no chances there.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. Can he finish? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Monaco clearly now in lead preservation mode. It's not an especially good pass, that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Brunner picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Monaco definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.